Welcome or welcome back to Trouble with Tish. I am Tish and I be Trouble. So I have not been back for a while to finish the second part of the wheel series for the Venice Fling, which is a collab between Estate and Bailey Sarian. I had such a bad experience with this palette. The shadow just, it didn't stay. It like one little puff of air and it was gone. My eyeshadow just completely disappeared. And so part of me is wanting to just not even bother. And I really don't feel like doing my makeup twice in one day. So I am going to declutter this. I'm going to toss it out. And we're going to play with something else. Because I mean, I see the color story and everything. I'm not inspired by it. And I'm actually rather upset by having to do my makeup twice with it. I don't know. All right, so we're going to pick a new palette. So I have pulled up my wheel. There we go. My wheel. And we're going to spin. All right, so we have come up with the Rebellious Unicorn Slay Queen palette. The Rebellious Unicorn Slay Queen palette. That is the cover. And those are the shades. All right, we're going to turn this light back on. All right. So I'm going to go off of here real quick and take a look and see what exactly I want to do. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go line by line. I am going to do this line, and this line, or row. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do this row today, and then we'll circle back and do 2 more looks with this palette. Kind of works out that way. Alright, so I'm going to prime and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are going to go with the top row in this palette. Again, this is the Slay Queen palette from Rebellious Unicorn. If you hear something in the background, I am playing Beauty and More with Renee. She is in need of some watch hours. If you don't have her, you should go over and follow her channel because she's amazing. But if you already have her, go run some of her playlists. Go run some of her videos. She could really use the watch hours. She is working towards her monetization goal. So once she gets to 4,000 watch hours, I'll turn that off. Once she gets to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, she can get monetized, which also means that she'll be able to make a little bit of money so she can put that back into her channel. Alright, so I'm going to go into this shade here and kind of put that all over. I have been dealing with some family stuff lately, and it's not really my story to tell, so I don't feel like I should share that on my channel. I've been having this issue where my joints hurt, and my old doctors looked at my hands. They x-rayed my hands and said, well, you know, you have a little bit of arthritis going on. And so I was like, okay, well, you know, that makes sense as to why, you know, my hands hurt and stuff. So, but it wasn't like so bad that I felt like I needed medication or anything. But it's been getting worse lately. And so I went to my new doctor and I told him, I was like, okay, well, my old doctor said that I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands. And I think I'll put this in the crease and then that on the outer corner. All right. So he x-rayed my hands and my wrist, and then he x-rayed my feet and my ankles. And then he says, well, you know, there's no signs of arthritis. And all I can think of is, this is driving me crazy. So do I have arthritis or not? And if I don't have arthritis, why do my hands and why do my hands and my feet, my wrists and my ankles, my knees, my hips, they're joints. Why do my joints hurt? And it's been driving me crazy. I can't ever get what is going on with me out of my doctor, but he can sure tell me about what's not wrong with me. So I've been dealing with my hips hurting really bad, and I think that is Amazon. I'm gonna have to go and check that. My husband is expecting a package. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I'm not sure what that was, but I know it wasn't Amazon. I'm just having one of those weeks, I think, where everything is just off, or it feels like it's off. But yeah, I'm tired of hearing about what isn't wrong with me. I would like to know what is wrong with me. What is causing the pain? Because I know the pain isn't normal. It's not normal to hurt all the time. It's not normal to hurt to the point where you cannot fall asleep. On top of that, I talked to the surgeon who did the surgery on my neck, and he wants to do an MRI of my lower back to find out if I need surgery on my lower back. I'm a bit worn out, a bit tired of their answer always being surgery, but I understand I did ignore my body for quite some time because I chose to be a smoker. There's a lot of things that I chose to ignore because I would rather be a smoker. So I don't think that I can blame the doctors for wanting to get things fixed. It's just a frustrating situation to be in. Alright. Ooh. Yeah. That's pretty. Kind of wonder how much more impactful this would be if I had used like a glitter glue. Alright, well. I'm not going anywhere and I'm not doing anything, so it's not like it needs to be like the most amazing eye look ever. It's a really pretty shade. Kind of feel like I should have a brown, a darker color on the outside here. Let me, yeah. So what I'm doing is I am taking this shade right here and just lightly sweeping it along the outside to give that a little depth. Okay, that was a bit darker. I was intending, but okay. We can fix it on the other side. Yeah, that's the kind of depth I need, I think. Yeah. Alright, that's... Alright, we're gonna go back in with this shade, this shimmer shade, and alright, I like this. I'm gonna take this shade, run it along the... I'm gonna take this shade, run it along the bottom, and then this shade and run it along the outside there. I'm going to take this other brush here. Kind of run it as close to the other side as possible, right up into the corner there. Kind of a third of the way down into the lid there. Kind of buff it out here. We're going to take a bit of this shimmer shade and run it here in the corner. Sorry I'm not that talkative. I've been so worn out lately. Just trying to keep up with life. I am one of those people that when I feel an emotion, it drains me really badly, and I tend to take on other people's stress. Seems whoop. Oh boy, let me make sure I didn't break that. Okay, did not break. I'm gonna take some of this shimmer shade here though, and kind of run along my brow bone, kind of highlight with it. Okay, I am going to clean this up, fix the rest of my face real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have used this row and this color here to deepen out the outer edges there. For the rest of my face, I have used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, Dewy Foundation. I used the Il Maquillage Fuck I'm Flawless in the shade 3.5. I used my Believe Beauty Matte Blur Loose Setting Powder Translucent. I used the Baby Bat Beauty Contour in Truffles. I used the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil Bronzer, the Becca Luminous Blush in Dahlia. I used the Lele Posh Love is Love highlighter. Alright, and then on my eyes I used the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in Blackest Night. I used the Scandal Eyes Retro Glam by Rimmel mascara. And then I used the Avon Lip Crayon Birthday Balm in Surprise that I got from Renee. For a setting spray, I used the Morphe Jeffree Star. I think that's it. For primer, I used the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer and the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly for my eyes. I believe that's it. I believe that is everything I used. Alright, so next time what we will do is we will use either this row or this row. And the plan is to use each row out of the palette. Again, this is the Rebellious Unicorn Slay Queen palette. So far I am liking it. It's blending out well. I'm not really having any problems with it, so I look forward to using it again. Yeah, I love it so far. So alright, so that is it for today. I have a bad habit of messing with stuff. That is it for today. Go ahead and like and comment and subscribe. All that stuff is below. Remember, Renee from Beauty and More with Renee. Let me see if I can get her to run her playlists. Run her videos. I will list her below. Yeah. All right. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day. And I will see you all next time. Bye.